going to talk about one of the easiest ways to catch fish, and it's just with a bobber and some live bait. The next time that you go out fishing, this is one of the easiest ways to immediately put yourself into a position to start catching fish. The first bait that I'm going to go over is just simply a minnow, and I'm going to show you how to hook it, how to get the bait, and things like that. When you go to the bait store, one of the things that you're going to want to get is a net. It makes it a lot easier to get your hands on the minnows. You don't want to be chasing your minnows around inside of a bucket or a minnow bucket trying to catch them, wasting time when you could be fishing. So I buy a simple net like this, I net out a minnow, and I get it in my hands. One of the things about minnows is you want them to be nice and lively when you get them on the hook. You don't want to impale them on a hook in any way that, that it kills them or hurts them. You want them to stay alive as long as possible. So what I do is I like to hook them right below the dorsal fin. Now this is a small fish, and you guys can see that in my fingers. I'm going to run that hook right below the spine and out the other side. Now that's going to let that minnow swim freely and be the most appealing to fish. And you can catch almost anything on this. You'll catch everything: bass, bluegills, crappies, anything in the white bass family. A minnow will catch just about anything. So it's always a good all-round bait to use. One of the best baits that you can use for any type of fish is a waxworm. Some of the advantages of waxworms is they're easy to get at any bait shop. They're very clean to handle, and fish love them. They're very easy to hook up. I'm going to show you that here in a second. The waxworms come in a container just like this. They're packed in sawdust, which makes them very easy to handle and very clean to handle. That's a waxworm right there. Fish love them: bluegills, crappies, bass, catfish, anything will eat a waxworm. So how we hook this waxworm, I just pinch it. There's a little head on every waxworm. It's kind of a brown color. You want to run the point of the hook right through there. Thread it on all the way through and let it come out just like that. That waxworm is ready to go. Today we've got night crawlers, and I'm going to show you how to rig those up. Night crawlers are available all over the place. Small bait shops, Walmart even carries night crawlers, or you can catch or dig your own. I'm going to show you a very simple way to rig them up so that you can go out and catch fish. Night crawlers come packed in dirt. This actually isn't a dirt, it's kind of it's called worm bedding. And all that does is keep the night crawlers cool and moist. You can see night crawlers are very sizable. At least these guys are. Close this up. When I'm rigging a night crawler onto a hook, whether it's for bluegills or catfish or whatever, I like to put it on there multiple times. And I rig it on and turn the worm, put it on. This particular worm is a little bit long. I'm actually going to take my thumbnail and pinch this in half, and that's what I'm going to use for bait right there. I'm going to put that back in my container and save that, and I'm going to use that the next time I bait up.